Hello and welcome to all of you women out there. This yoga practice will be especially for us on the first couple of days of our period. When we're having cramps, when we need a little release from tension, it's the best time to hop on the mat and take it slow and gentle. So this practice will help us to release tension in our belly, to release tension in our lower back, and it also helps us to open the hips slightly, open the groins, and just create space. It's not only very important for your physical body to take time on the time of your period, but also mentally. It's really important to just take time for self-care, to take a moment, sit on the mat, reflect, and feel what's going on there. So this is what we will do today. So whenever you're ready, find a nice spot for your mat, and we will start on our back laying down. So find a comfortable position on your back. If you need any pillow or bolsters, just take them, keep them next to you. And then from here, we will just start by giving ourselves a nice stretch, whatever feels good. Extending the arms overhead and trying to pull the legs a little further out of the hips. And then just go, stretching as if it was a big morning stretch. And you will feel it already creates space in your mid-body. And go one more time. Release your arms next to the body, palms facing up. And then start to bend your knees. Bring the feet a little further outside to the width of the mat, and then let your knees fall towards each other. Connect your knees. And you will immediately feel this release in the lower spine. The lower spine connects fully to the ground, and your belly releases. And then from here, we bring our attention to our breath. By just observing first, if it helps you, you can close your eyes. And without controlling, we just tap into the breath in observance, with acceptance, knowing that we're now entering a time for ourselves, taking time to connect to the body, to connect to our feelings, and nourish our souls, filling our cups first before we can start into the day or before we go to bed. And then from here, let your breath expand a little. You can bring one hand to your belly and just a soft touch, because if you're having pain, you probably don't want too much weight. And then with your inhale breath, feel how your belly is expanding, how you're creating space for all the organs, especially your uterus. And then with your exhalation, you release. You can inhale again through your nose, bringing all the air down into your belly, creating space. Exhale through your mouth, release. Feeling how gravity helps you to release and let go the energy of the second chakra. One more time, inhale deeply. Receive fresh oxygen and create space in this mid-center of your body. Exhale, open your mouth, release. Surrender, let go of anything, any pain, anything, any heaviness that you don't want to have anymore. And then from here, connect to a natural breathing pattern. Inhaling, exhaling through your nose, deep and soft. Just allowing the natural flow of the air. And then from here, you can really slowly start to bring your knees apart again. And then we bring the knees into the chest, but we don't close them, we keep them open wide. So the knees fall out to the side, so we create space for the belly. You will feel the lower spine connecting to the ground again. And then just feel this gentle openness in your hips with an incredible release in your belly and lower spine. Also here you can continue with a deep breathing into your belly. Exhaling, releasing, letting go the female quality, female energy. And the second chakra also is where our uterus is, where during the period the body is working to release what it built up with a lot of love and effort. And it's a little bit of a grief feeling, of a grief sensation. But we have this gift to experience it every month, also as a little detoxification of the body, of a cleansing. And we want to make this detoxification as pleasurable as possible. So this is what we do by creating space in this area of our body. Taking one more deep breath in. With your exhale, release and let go. And then feel like a little check-in in your body. Can you already feel this little release? Can you feel the space that you're creating? And then you can softly start to rock your knees from side to side. Just whatever feels good, a gentle rock, a gentle twist. Still connecting to your breath and bringing a little movement, a little flow into our body. Flow is also the connection to our second chakra with the feminine energy. Everything is in constant movement, so it changes. The body builds up, prepares the nest, and then lets go of it again and prepares again. So it's a never-ending cycle, always full of change and full of motion. And then from here come to stillness. Bring the soles of your feet together and very gently guide your knees to the sides and let your feet come down to the ground, opening into butterfly posture. And there's no pressure needed, no forcing. We just allow the hips to open. And again, we bring the breath into our lower abdomen or even deeper into our pelvis. With your inhale breath, create space. With your exhale breath, release. And then enjoy yourself. Enjoy taking the time for really becoming calmer, becoming softer, and taking a look at what is actually happening in your body. Taking the time to feel and to acknowledge your body for all what it's always doing for you. Inhaling, create space. Exhaling, release. If it feels comfortable, you can also place 2 blocks underneath your knees, so you have a little more support here. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, releasing. And then we just slowly start to guide our knees back up. Take your time, go really, really slow. Plant the soles of the feet down to the ground. And then we bring our hands and our arms up. You can either choose a cactus position or more like a halo position where your fingers almost connect. And then just let your knees gently rock from side to side. You can find your own pace here. It can be very, very slow. waiting on one side, or it can be a little more dynamic. Try to figure out what works for your body here, what your body needs. And this is a very nice release for the hips, for the lower spine. As for the spine in general, it's very healthy to twist, so it keeps its natural range of movement and we keep it lubricated. And then with your next swing, roll over to either side, right or left, all the way. Use your lower arm as a little pillow. Take a deep breath here, just a slow transition. And with your exhale, push your upper hand into the mat. Slowly come to seated. You can cross your feet, bring your hands in front of your legs, and then roll into a tabletop position. Keep your hips above your knees and your hands underneath your shoulders. Open your fingers wide and push the parts in between your index fingers and your thumbs into the mat. And then with your next inhale breath, tilt your tailbone up, bring your belly down, chest forward, head slightly up. And with your exhale breath, tilt your tailbone, your sacrum down, belly in, and then round your spine, push into the mat and create space between the mat and your body. Inhale, start with your sacrum, tilting it up, belly down, head forward, look up. And then exhale, round from your sacrum starting. And continue here in your own pace. With your inhale breath, arching the spine, looking up. Exhale breath, rounding, creating space between the mat and your body. And then imagine having a ball of water in between your lower belly and your pelvis. And you're moving this ball of water around. And then maybe your body starts a little different movements, more creative, more towards the side, circling the spine or whatever comes up for you. Just allow your body to go into any pattern. And imagine your body wants to move this ball of water in between your lower abdomen and your pelvis. And just feel which movements feel good for you, which movements give you a little release. Stay connected to your breath. Inhaling, receiving. Exhaling, releasing. And then with your next inhale breath, slowly come back to center, find stillness. And then start to turn your right foot outward to the right. And extend your left leg back. Left toes on the ground. And then with your next inhale breath, the right hand comes underneath the right shoulder and we turn all the way to the front. So the right knee is down, left foot is extended, left toes come slightly in, right hand under the shoulder. And with your inhale breath, circle your left arm all the way up. So you're in side plank hands, we're finding length, pushing the pelvis forward, so we're creating space. Inhaling here. And then exhaling, extend your left arm overhead, hips stay high. Feel the length you're creating in the left side body. The right shoulder turns slightly out. Deep breath in. Create space, exhale, release. With your next inhale breath, circle your left arm up, come all the way up. Left hand to your left leg, right arm overhead, extending the right side body. Try to reach high with your right arm, hips push forward. Inhale here. Exhale. With your next inhale breath, rotate your right arm back down, left arm circles up, back to center, Pivot your right foot back, left knee down, tabletop. Awesome. Let's go to the other side. I'll turn so you can see me. First, we start to pivot the left foot out to the left side. Right leg extends back, the toes are tucked. And then from here, bring the left arm underneath your left shoulder. Right arm extends all the way up, side plank, supported. Right foot is in one line with the right knee, and push the pelvis up. Inhale, creating space. Exhale, hips forward. Inhale, right arm comes over the head to the left side, creating space in the right side body. Exhaling. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, right arm pulls all the way up. Left arm follows right hand to right leg. Left arm overhead creates space in the left side body. Take a deep breath here, create space, stretching through the left side. Exhale, release. And then inhale, pivot all the way back, left hand down, right arm circles down, pivot the left foot back, right knee comes down, tabletop. Awesome. From here, keep the hips over your knees, walk your hands all the way forward to the top of the mat, into your Anahata posture, the heart posture, and we try to keep the belly button tucked in and up. So we don't want to arch the lower spine because this creates compression. We want to keep the belly button lifted, the spine straight, so we create space, not only in the lower abdomen, but also in the shoulders. Stay here for 2 to 3 breaths. Inhaling, creating space. Exhaling, releasing. Take the time to feel into your body, to listen to your body, to honoring the body for its work. One last exhalation here. And then drop your forearms down. Slide your upper body through. Keep your forearms parallel and your elbows underneath your shoulders. And then pull your elbows towards your body as you open up through the chest. Start to look left and right. Little movement, mobility movement of the spine. Cervicals as well. Or cervicals part of the spine. Come to center, release all the way down to the mat. Connect your thumb and your index finger, create a triangle, and release your forehead into the triangle. Pranam. Feel the ground, connect to earth. Slow, steady breath. And then with your next inhale breath, release your hands next to the mat. Come onto your fingertips, bring your elbows up to the sky. And then with your inhale breath, uncoil from the ground, opening your chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your elbows, release back down to the mat. 2 more times. Inhale, coil up. Go slowly. With your breath, with your flow, creating space. Exhaling, bending elbows, releasing back down. Releasing tension here. Last, inhale, coil up. Create space with your inhale breath. Exhale, bend your elbows, release back down. Forehead to the ground. Arms next to your side. And then from here, lengthen your legs out of your hips. Back to the mat again. Bend through your right knee. And with your right heel, try to touch your right glute. Inhale, lift your upper body. And then with your right hand, catch your right ankle. Right foot is in flex. And then feel how the right foot pushes into the hand pushes into, hand pulls the foot towards you. And we're creating space in the front body. 2 to 3 breaths here. Keep your neck in one line with your spine, so slightly lifted. One more breath in. Exhale, softly release. Change sides. Bend through your left knee. Catch your left ankle with your left hand. Keep your left foot in flex. The foot pushes into the hand, but the hand pulls the foot down. Lift your upper body. 2 to 3 breaths. And feel the release you're creating in the left side of your front body. And we try to keep the left inner thigh turned in. One more breath in here. Exhale, release. Slowly bring your hands next to your ribs. And then from here, push all the way back into all fours. Open your knees to the width of the mat. Connect your toes. Bring your seat down your heels. Extend your arms forward and then release into your child's pose. And here take really 5 to 10 long breaths. Feel the connection to the ground. It's the energy of the first chakra connecting to earth, creating this foundation, this stability. And then feel how you're softly opening through hips, shoulders. You're creating space in the backside body, especially your lower back. And how with every inhale breath, you create space. Exhale breath, you release. And then again, connect to yourself here. Appreciate it that you're taking the time to listen, to feel, to connect to your body. It's really important to nourish yourself first, to fill your cup before you can connect to others, before you can give. So often we're disconnected from our own body and we're just running around and not knowing how we can fill this void inside of us. So really appreciate that you're taking the time here. Take one more breath in. And then with your exhale breath, slowly come up, round all the way back into your all fours position, tabletop. And then from here, tuck your toes and we transition into a down dog for a moment. Lift your knees, push your hips back up into your down dog. Just a second. Bend the knees, slip between your hands, and then walk your feet to the outside of the hands. And this time, we stay higher. We come all the way, half the way up. We bring the hands on top of the knees, on the thighs. The seat stays low. We inhale, we open the chest. And then with your exhale, bring your right shoulder down to your left knee. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left shoulder down to your right knee. Inhale. Feel the connection to the ground with your exhale, let it go. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder, right knee. And then release. Bring both hands to the ground. You can extend your feet a little more. Catch the opposite elbows and just hang here. Softly swing from right to left. Releasing, keeping a micro bend in the knees. Releasing your upper body. Allowing it to flow, to swing, to shake it all off. You can do it a little slower or more intense, whatever feels good. And then release your hands to the ground. And we come into hero's posture. So we bring our knees down. And we sit onto our heels. You can keep your toes tucked, or you point your toes. With the toes tucked, it's a little extra stretch. And then just take a moment to connect. Bring your shoulders up to your ears with your inhale breath. Exhale, roll your shoulders back and down. And then extend your arms to the sides as if you were pushing a wall away. Inhale. Exhale, swing both hands to the opposite shoulders. Give yourself a big hug. Bring your chin to your chest, round your spine. And thank yourself for this practice, for connecting to your body, for checking in, for creating space in your lower spine and your abdomen, for appreciating your body and guiding your body in this work of letting go of grief. Inhale here. Deep exhale to release through your mouth. And then release your hands. Come into a comfortable position, either on your heels with the toes untucked, or you can cross your feet here. And then just bring your hands to your knees. If you feel more like receiving, you can turn your palms up to the sky. If you feel more like connecting to yourself, introspective, you can turn your palms down. And then feel your center. You can circle your upper body for a moment to find the center. Slow down the circles more and more until you feel like you're very centered. Like you found your plumb line, the center line of your body. Keep your eyes closed. And just reconnect to your breath one more time. And maybe you can feel this graceful fulfillment, this contentment rising from the inside of your heart. Like a really radiant golden light that comes out of your heart and fills your chest, and from there your whole body. It's this contentment that comes from filling your own cup first, nourishing yourself first. Maybe feel how this light even surrounds your body now and covers your entire body into a little capsular of golden light. Thank yourself for taking time, going inward, giving your body the space to release. And from wherever you move on to here, if you're starting your day or you're going to bed, I wish you a beautiful day or a beautiful night, rejuvenating night. And thank you for taking time of honoring your body, listening, and being a little more soft and gentle with yourself. Bring your palms together in front of your heart, thumbs touching your center. Thank yourself. Namaste. Thank you so much for your time, for your trust, and for just taking this moment to connect to yourself, for letting your body breathe, for giving your body the space to release and let go and to connect to this feminine, soft energy within you. Please let me know in the comments how you like this flow and what your soul or your body or your mind is needing right now. You know, I'm always open for suggestions for topics that you need to flow to. And if you want to support me, you can always give me a thumb up or subscribe. I'm excited to see you soon.